Hey, why don't you give them a chance to tell you their opinions on the leaders that you hire on top of them? What? Because they need to have somebody who motivates them, really a genuine leader who they would want to follow, who they would want to sacrifice their time for, who they want to sacrifice their efforts for, without any hidden agendas. What's the problem in allowing them? What's the problem in allowing them choose their leaders? Instead of hiring people, and like everybody's shocked and surprised, blah, 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 is now holding the head of department. Why don't you give them a chance to vote? If you have 2 or 3 people who are good enough technical wise, why don't you ask people to vote? To vote. I'm not telling you top managers here. I'm not asking for the vote of people who are in the senior management, because these guys, they will vote. I mean, no matter what. They have their say, they have their power. I'm asking you as a leader who cares about the continuity of this, for your baby, your business, to get the opinion of people down the line, to channel their voice and tell you who they want to have as a leader. Now, if they choose somebody who is less equipped technically than somebody that you like, the senior management likes, it's going to be easier. Is it going to be, do you think it wouldn't you think it would be easier for you to coach them on technical aspects rather than coach them on leadership aspects? Because technical aspects is math. Aren't technical aspects math? Do the math, practice. And they'll catch on the technical aspect. How can you teach someone to have charisma if they don't have it? If they're not born with it, if they didn't develop it, if they didn't develop it since childhood. So ask them, take advantage of the power that they can exert in the company and acknowledge it. Acknowledge it and listen to them. Give it to them as a formal official power that they will voice their votes to people who will lead them. And if one day a group of followers, a majority of followers, now we're talking followers and we're talking majority, we're not talking minority followers. The majority of followers come to you and tell you, hey, this guy, he is devastating us. We are not happy anymore. We are not motivated. We don't feel like we want to sit in this company for long. First chance we're getting, we're going to run out of this place. If people come to you and say this to you, why would you want to keep this leader who's risking all of the people down the line? Why don't you replace him? Why don't you have a succession plan which will keep every leader aware of how important it is for him to be connected with the subordinates in a very genuine and authentic way before they start to pay attention to their own positions, build on their own power, their own networks, to make themselves become concerned with the company politics, blah, 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 and like only think of how important it is to build connections with people up the ladder. If you give power to the people down the ladder as well, if you give the power to people who are subordinates to these leaders to vote equally on them, to stay or not to stay, wouldn't they pay more attention to the motivations of these people? And they are the majority. Hey, they're the guys who get the hard stuff getting on. They are the guys who sit for extra hours. So it's your call as a leader, and it's your call as a coach. Hey, hey, hey. It's your call as a coach. It's your call as a coach to start seriously thinking about this term followership and coach followers on followership, not on leadership and coach the leaders and only leaders on leadership. See you in the next video.
I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops.